and others, AI, J. Tizzo. I'm in here by myself. We're about to start a very busy morning. We have misdemeanor arraignments, quite a few of them, some free trials, and we have pre-exam conferences. Hello, Fredonia. Oh, he retired. Well, good for you. It's cold everywhere. It's cold here. It's snowing. I do think they had school today for the first time in 6 days. And I shut the blowers off in my office and picked up some of the boxes because I can't stand to live in that chaos. But eventually, maybe by the end of the week, we'll be back to what we need to do. Plus, Shayna saved up some extra cases for me today.
Yes, just for you.
Because we needed more to do. So we've got that bench warrant fit in. This afternoon, we have sobriety court, and I'm going to say this. This afternoon, John McDonough graduates from sobriety court, and I just want to say I'm very proud of him. He's done a wonderful job in the program. He has done everything I've asked of him and more, and he is really committed to his sobriety. So you won't see it, but it'll take place this afternoon, and I'm very proud of him. All right, I think we got Miss Jackson today. I'm not sure. We got a lot going on. As I said, today's first line. Yesterday was easy. I couldn't give more than the first line. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. It sounds better if you sing it. Anyway, today is a song. This is rock and roll poetry from an old guy from Michigan. On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one known song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Yes, rock and roll poetry. Love the saxophone in that. That was actually covered by Metallica. And that song's 50 years old. But it still sounds good. If it comes on the radio, I turn it up. Anyway, as I said, we've got a lot of arraignments. A lot of people owe us money, although I do not believe we have any interpreter cases today. So hopefully that will make things go smoothly, or at least faster. Boy, seeing John and Bob Seeger in Glasgow. I saw him in Grand Rapids. And for everybody who is, yeah, that's a good song to sing. People don't owe me money, they owe the court money. Good morning, everyone. All right, we'll see who comes in here. I suspect there's people out in the hall ready to come. We've got some new bailiffs. Deputy Myers has come from the jail to here. Hope our friend Michelle is doing okay out there at the jail. As I said, it is cold. It's warmer than it was. It was 13 on my way in as opposed to -4, although we're supposed to get a bunch of snow today. By the end of the day, it'll be shoveling time again. And for people up north, Yes, it's frustrating when you know the lyrics, but you can't think of the song. If you sing them, sometimes it comes into your head. When you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. So, alto, reed, saxophone solo. All right, well, it is 8:14. I'm gonna get started. Thank you for saying good morning. Hope everybody is good wherever you are, whatever time zone it is. It is cold, but it's a beautiful day. Great to be alive. Apparently it's even cold in Atlanta. Yes, we have a lot of, hello. No, what do you need? Oh, well, we'll give the sheriff the money they need it for. Somebody told me it was St. Joe County. Thank you. Those are all the people that make things work around here. I'm in here by myself. They're back there dealing with clients, dealing with customers, accepting payments, trying to explain things to people, filing the things that need to get filed. We had our recent evaluation from the Supreme Court. You have to file a number of documents throughout the year, and they track the number of cases that we have and how we do and how our disposition rates are. And I think I mentioned this before. I think we got, if we didn't get an A+, we at least got an A. Judge Pattison, Judge Stutzman, Judge Kane, we're all doing what's expected of us from the Supreme Court. And I would say that is large part due to the staff who keep everything running. It's a privilege to work with all of those people, at least for a while longer. We do have a bench warrant on Mr. Eric Rainey, who couldn't be bothered to show up for his sentencing on a malicious destruction of property charge. I'm just talking to myself and several other people. I'm waiting for the public defender and the defendants. My secretary gets nervous when she sees me in here. My lips are moving, but no sound comes out. I also have several search warrants that state police are waiting for. I'm trying to make time to do those this morning. Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Mr. Stickley has joined us.
Just
Over
on
on
that
this
side.
side.
Fresh from Don's Cafe in Cold, Michigan.
All right, there you go. Good for you.
A little bit of a cluster out there, so I'm doing my best.
All right, well, we'll get who we got. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming out in the cold snow, but we have business to transact. I think schools are open today for the first time in 6 days. I don't know who we've got. They didn't bring me my list yet. Which case are you here on, ma'am?
Jersey Best, BBSS.
All right. Here's our list. Good morning, Deputy Prover. Ooh, boy. Kevin Beebe is here. Justin Graham. Lynn Kelly. Stuart Udvardy. Amanda Sawyer. Gregory Set. Tim George. William Huey, Lindsay. We have Lindsay Miller and Lindsay Willis. Now, Lindsay Willis is a pre-exam. Is Lindsay Miller here? Elizabeth Conway's not here, and Abigail Cowgirl is not here. All right, good morning, everybody. Some people are still out in the hall, I think. I'm Judge Middleton. I get to use this courtroom at least for a while longer. And you're here for an arraignment. And the arraignment is the process where the judge tells you to take off your hat and tell you what you're charged with and ask you how you wish to plead to the charge. This distinguished gentleman over here is Mr. Keith Stickley. He's the Chief Public Defender. He's here to provide some assistance and advice, although he isn't actually representing you in this matter. When I call your name, I want you to come right up to the podium there and give me the top copy of the advice of rights that were given to you by the bailiffs. And then I want you to, then I'll tell you what you're charged with. We have a lot of no insurance cases today, Keith, our favorite, and some driving suspendeds and some other things. But let's talk to Justin Graham. Would you come forward, please? This is file number 252731SM. Good morning, sir. Are you Justin Michael Graham?
Yes.
Mr. Graham, you got a ticket for driving with no insurance. We get lots of those. Sometimes they're coupled with no registration. Driving with no insurance is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries not less than $200. Welcome to Centerville. Good morning, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Well, good morning. I'm just checking in. Haven't been here in a while. I have an 8:30.
Yes, I've got the pre-exams also. I've got a number of arraignments. You and I met over the Zoom feed, but check in with the prosecutor. And you win the best dressed award today, I think. So you got that going for you. So I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be right back.
All right. Mr. Stickley, you come in a close second, but they dress better in Detroit, I think. Anyway, Mr. Graham, the question I ask everybody is, do you have insurance now?
Yes.
Do you have it with you?
Yeah.
All right. Who's your insurance carrier?
Cure Auto Insurance.
Do you have it on your phone or?
I have it printed out.
All right, very good. You have a seat. We'll refer to the prosecutor in a bit and see what we're going to do.
All right.
Let me just tell everybody now, if you're charged with no insurance, it's a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail. It requires you to be fingerprinted. It carries a minimum fine of $200 plus costs. Very usually, when the people come in and show that they have insurance, the prosecutor is willing to dismiss the misdemeanor charge for a plea to a civil infraction called no proof of insurance. The no proof of insurance is punishable by up to a fine. It's not even a crime. It's a civil infraction. The fine is $150. So why don't you have a seat? We'll come back to your case. When we get a break, Mr. Stickley will touch base with the prosecutors. I lost Mr. George for a minute. He's the Three Rivers City Attorney. It's very helpful to have him here. And sometimes Mr. Reed on behalf of Sturgis and Three Rivers, because they can help me make decisions right here in the courtroom. Let's talk to Lynn Marie Kelly. Ms. Kelly, would you come forward? Good morning.
Good morning.
You got the same ticket as the last gentleman, no insurance. And as I mentioned, often this is coupled with a registration plate charge, and so you're charged with that.
Plate two.
Not yet. I have an appointment for the DMV. I'm waiting for the title to come in.
So I'll ask you the same question. Do you have insurance?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't have her, the plate is in process or sort of a title issue. It might behoove us on this one to have her come back, even though it's kind of inconvenient, and get some sort of a global resolution, because then she'll have both, just saying.
All right. So you have insurance, but you're working on getting the plate straightened out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the title.
How long will that take?
I got it from my boss. He filed for a lost title and we're just waiting for him to get it in the mail. I don't know how long it takes.
All right. Well, I think Mr. Stickley's advice is probably good. If we adjourn this and you come back in and show you got a proper plate and proper insurance, prosecutor is very likely to help work out something out that won't be so expensive.
Okay.
Are you missing work right now?
No.
All right. Well, let's set this out a couple weeks. February 17th at 8:30. Is your Schoolcraft address still correct?
Yes.
Good morning, Miss Harden. Mr. Rainey got himself arrested last night. He failed to appear on that MDOP case.
I think he's got a warrant for the circuit court too. because he
So
didn't show.
while you're here, I thought I would at least at some point zoom him in. Have you got a commitment to be someplace else?
I have sentencing with Judge Madison at 9.
All right, we'll fit it in sometime while you're still here this morning. He's not going anywhere. That will be Tuesday, February 17th at 8:30. Bring proof of insurance and plate. If you got convicted of all of this, the minimum fine would be about $525. So that's money better spent on getting your plate and your insurance. And then I'm reasonably sure the prosecutor will give some consideration. So let's try again in 3 weeks, see if you can get your plate straightened out. And you're good to go.
That's it.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Excuse me. We do have a bunch of pre-exam conferences, which are felony cases that are theoretically set to start at 8:30, but it isn't generally possible to do all the misdemeanor arraignments in 15 minutes. I still don't have Mr. George, so let's keep going here. Stuart Udvardy, please come forward. Good morning, sir. You got charged again with driving with no insurance and driving suspended. The file number is 2681SM and 269 or 82, I guess. You have paid all your previous fines and costs, but you keep getting the same charges.
This time
Go ahead.
I had to leave work early and I had to go to the hospital.
All right, well, don't say much about, are you still working at Metal Technologies?
Yeah, I was headed to the hospital.
You headed to the hospital? Well, there's a defense for driving suspended if you are going to a medical emergency. You could end up going to jail for this because you've got so many of these. My recommendation, and probably Mr. Stickley's as well, would be that you plead not guilty, get a lawyer to help you with this. Is that acceptable? Are you missing work right now?
No, I worked third.
Third shift?
Yeah,
So you've been up all night?
yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at your ticket.
Yeah.
Find you, there it is. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, Broadway and Constantine, which is kind of on the way to the hospital. Stop for running a stop sign at Constantine and Broadway. Said had no license and the car was not insured. All right. Plead not guilty. Says he was on the way to the hospital. Was set an attorney pretrial. For March 6th. These first Fridays of the month have just become so dense. We have 75 cases set for Friday with about 60 defendants. And that's a lot to try to do in one morning, but that just happens each month. We have more and more cases. Anyway, Mr. Udvardy, I'm going to get you a lawyer to help you with this. I know you've got an explanation, but I want you to save it. You can share it with your lawyer and they can share it with the prosecutor's office. As I said, I don't think you owe me any money. You've paid all your obligations to the court,
Yeah.
but you got a lot of baggage on your driving record. So you go to the court officer and no, that's the no insurance case. Amanda Sawyer. Good morning. Are you Amanda Lee Sawyer?
I am.
Miss Sawyer, you're on the same boat as our other no insurance cases. Your case is file number 252711 SM. Doesn't appear that you owe the court any money, but you were also charged with no insurance and no valid registration or no valid operator's license. One is under state statute, one is under ordinance. Do you have insurance now?
I do.
And what's the status of your driver's license?
I just renewed my permit again.
All right. Who's your insurance carrier?
Direct auto.
All right, we're gonna need help from both the city attorney and the prosecutor. Have a seat also. The fact that you've got insurance is good. The fact that you got your license straightened is also good. We do have a couple of pre-trials this morning and Ms. Stoll is probably working on. Those are set for 8:30. All right, still no Tim George. So these last are ordinance
He's in
cases.
the building.
Yeah, he's probably working on his other stuff. And in the meantime, it's Mr. Reset's file. This must be stuck to something else. Oh, that's a felony case. William Huey, good morning, sir.
Morning.
You William Christopher Huey.
Yes, sir.
You've met before, but I need to identify you for the record. Mr. Huey, this is file number 26-51, ordinance case. Generally, the ordinance offense is punishable by the same punishment, fine and cost and potential jail time as a misdemeanor. Good morning, Mr. Bland. I didn't know you were scheduled to be here this morning. Who are you representing?
I'm subbing in on Xavier Eddington.
Oh,
I'm
Eddington.
subbing for Mr. Gibson. I don't know if he's here yet.
Uh,
I sent him a sub, but he hasn't
is
signed it.
Mr. Edgington in custody?
Sir?
Is he in custody?
No, sir.
Oh, very good. Okay. Well, it's nice to see you.
You too.
Mr. Huey, let's take a look at your ticket. You got an old unpaid careless driving ticket where you owe $234 from 2021. You have an unpaid booking fee, but I don't much care about that one. It could be the wrong William Huey, so we'll take a look at it. There's more than one, as you know. Let's talk about this ticket. It was at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on January the 9th, 4th Street in Michigan. No other notation on it. Shows your driving privileges are revoked. I just saw you last year. And that careless driving ticket is still on there as unpaid.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that,
I thought I told you last time, but perhaps not.
but I can pay that today probably.
Oh, that would help. That would help a lot.
I didn't know nothing about it. I thought I had all my stuff paid up.
Last time in September, you pled to driving suspended. Paid the fine. I can't tell whether I reminded you. It was Judge Pattison. Have a seat, Mr. Huey. When Mr. George, the Three Rivers City Attorney, comes back, we'll let him talk to you for a minute. Darcy Bess. I was holding off on these for Mr. George.